Welcome, everyone. A bit more excitement in the air tonight as this matchup is the first game of the in-season. And for these two teams, their first game of the in-season tournament. Greg, this contest will count not only towards their regular season record, but also towards the 4-game group play stage.
And Kevin, all 30 NBA teams divided into 6 groups of 5, with 6 group winners and 2 wild cards advancing to the elimination round. And it all starts here.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 4 spot. Lillard against Brunson. Lillard misses. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closer. Wasted no time on that one.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. 6-point game. Beasley finds Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Beasley with a clean look. Robinson pulls it in.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And another 3 for New York.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Beasley for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
The shot by Lillard wide open. No good on the 3.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Jacks up a 3. And DiVincenzo is good for 3. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And really setting the tone early with their 3-point shooting.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Anunoby. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 15-3 run. Back to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Middleton can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. Lopez finds Portis. Middleton outside. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
DiVincenzo passes to Robinson. Anunoby with him. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got his 2nd basket of the game.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris. He's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Middleton against Anunoby, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Lillard. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball. This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Hartenstein is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the 2. Back to Brunson over Beverly. That one rolling around and rims out.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Giannis, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Pass to Brunson. The 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
And again, the Bucks miss. For the Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors in Toronto. Hart the pass to Hartenstein. New York moving it around. Hart, no good. Bucks trail by 20. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo remains so consistent. He said, I want to get to the position that my game is boring. People don't talk about it because I do it every single night, but I don't get bored. The greats, the best players, never get bored. They always give their best every given night, and that's my mindset. Kevin?
Oh, D.A., I love it. Thank you so much for the report. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stolen by Beverly. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Beverly's got his first bucket of the night.
Anytime your guards can contribute on the backboards, it elevates your team. Nice board by Patrick.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And for the group round games in this in-season tournament, Greg, they'll do the group phases on a home court. But eventually, things will move to a neutral site.
Yeah, the NBA Cup Finals will be held in Las Vegas, which is about as great as it gets for a space with no home court advantage. The location alone might motivate some of these players to get to the Cup Finals.
6 to shoot. Kicks it down to Middleton. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by New York. 22 is their biggest lead.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires for three. Beasley for three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hart with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Lets the three fly. Hart, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 19. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Damian Lillard third, and of course Giannis.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Lillard finds Middleton. For the three, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Anunoby. Portis against Hart, and the layup falls. 9 points for Josh Hart.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. No good from Beasley.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hart, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Lillard from outside. And again for three.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Hart. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Well, look here now at New York. They hold the best record in their conference. That alone accounts for their lofty perch in the rankings.
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Knicks.
You've got to be impressed with.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. New York leading by 23. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Beasley is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Lillard misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
That one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Brunson, good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
No problems knocking that one down. Lillard's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Achua. Robinson kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Achua. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks trail by 20. Here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Beasley outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes it to Robinson. Now, here's Achua. Covered by Giannis. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Middleton outside. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Boy, yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. Timeout called the Bucks. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Beasley against Anunoby. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 8 points.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And it's Lillard missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's McBride. And a miss there on the triple. Antetokounmpo passes to Beverly. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 21. Here's the 3. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the 3-ball is good. Lillard's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Milwaukee.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's New York sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Josh Hart out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard spot. Giannis kicks to Beverly. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And New York with a change here, too. Achua, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the quick 3. Here's McBride, and he banks in the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Giannis outside. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. For the Knicks, Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Achua. And Alec Burks subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Burks, the pass to Hart. 2 points. That one goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here we go. And again, New York with the triple. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's Beverly on the wing, and Portis throws it down.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by New York.
The pass to McBride. Shoots the 3, bangs home the trifecta. McBride's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And that one misses. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending team.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Pass to Jeffries from beyond the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for OG Anunoby.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Lopez outside. The dish to Lillard. Over Milton. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
Oh, taking what the defense is giving Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by Hart. Here's Milton. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And Greg on top of the regular season tally in the win column. They earn their first win out of 4 in-season tournament group games.
Giving their fans just one more reason to get excited here early on this season. Congrats.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thank you.
Needed someone who wasn't getting